I swear I made 10 intro videos just before this one, so I'm just gonna stick with what I got right now. Hi everybody, my name's Icevalkyrie. Welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that like button or that subscribe button. I don't even know what I'm talking about because I'm not really a full-time YouTuber or anything like that. But anyways, so this is just a random video that I'm making out of 1 in 1 million because of this year and everything else that's been going on has been crazy. So I just decided to make a nice Animal Crossing video, especially because they just came out with some winter stuff, which has been really cool so far. You get to make some snowman and get some ice items from what I can tell. Didn't look really too much into it because I wanted more of like the surprise of it. I haven't been really following up with most of the event stuff since it's been going by super quick, but from what I can tell, it's been a fun year. I did do a lot of the Halloween stuff though, which was pretty cool. Just was a little bit disappointed the fact that they saved a lot of the decorative items till the actual day of, which I would have wanted to have beforehand. Which is also probably the reason why a lot of people time travel. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna do some video editing for this. I think it's completely beyond me. Whatever happens in this video, so if I do take the time to edit, that's like a miracle on my point. But I'm just gonna go ahead with this anyways, and we're just gonna start off and just go into it, because if I was streaming, you'd be seeing me do blooper reels forever. Okay, so yeah, Rooney is actually leaving. Rooney's part of my island folk. I wasn't enjoying him very much, so when I got the prompt to actually get rid of him, I was like, okay. I'm making some changes actually to my island, and as you can see here, it's no longer spooky. I'm getting rid of the whole horror-esque theme for the Christmas time, I guess you can call it. So I have a lot of work to do to my island. I'm trying to actually redo the inside, get rid of all the horror stuff, put like more of a cozy theme in there. I started decorating, I guess, the inside to make it more like a cabin feel, although I found out the other day that I'm actually missing some recipes for cabin items, like the couch and stuff, so I wasn't too happy about that, and I'm like, I don't got time for this! So yeah, there's only this part that's basically has been redone. I took off all of the masks that were there. Obviously, we still kept the skull-shaped radio, or whatever you want to call it. CD tunes? I don't know what you kids are playing these days. So that's pretty much it for this thing. Please excuse me also if I take a swig of Starbucks once in a while. It's the first Starbucks I've had, I think, pretty much all year. It's been a rough year, guys. Certainly it's been probably a rough year for everyone. So yeah, here we have our snowy tundra. All the trees in my town are covered. Oh yeah, I ordered Jingle's poster. That's gonna be great. Oh yes, and also my hair has changed colors again, if you guys haven't noticed. I think the last one, maybe in my video, was still blue. I'm not sure anymore. It's been a while. I keep changing colors. But this time, I've done, it's kind of like a purple, and then a coral, and I did have yellow in my hair, but I don't know, it goes away with the washings, obviously. Alright, so not too much different from my island. I'm still discovering Halloween items slowly throughout that I need to kind of take away. I probably missed a few. I'm not sure though, but we'll find out for that. Oh, hello. Fabulous bestie. Alright. Snowflake. Close. Yes, I know. This is one thing that's actually interesting, is that you have to catch snowflakes, kind of like what you have to do with like the actual catching of the leaves. So if you can see right there, there's actually a... I'm terrible at catching stuff though. You only get 2 tries. Yeah, of course I get it. But, you only get 2 tries and then it kind of disappears. But what's good is that there's, I guess, a really good rate for them. Yeah. See, I can't even tell. I can't really tell, like, where they are distance-wise in order to actually catch them. There's another one here. Cool, cool, cool. Yay. And you actually get items, which is really awesome. I just picked up one the other day, actually. Let's see here. It should be here. Yeah. I was able to get 2 of these. I think some of your villagers are handling them out, and then there's also balloons. Apparently, well, I'll have to check it out to see if there's actual balloon ones, but that'll take forever because the balloon trick for some reason is not working anymore. And then of course you get given recipes from the snowmen that you create too. With my other character this morning, I was able to actually create a perfect one, which was kind of surprising. Because I was trying to make one, but I didn't expect it to get an actual full perfect one. I'll come back for whatever these ones are. Yeah, I have an overabundance of flowers on my island, so if anybody wants to take them, go ahead, because if not, I'm just gonna end up getting rid of all of them. So yeah, that's the perfect one that I made. This is the not so perfect one that I made. Oops. He's melting. Would you believe me if I told you I was an alien? I mean, I didn't fall from the sky, you know. I fell in a million pieces, and I'm like, entire alien civilization. I mean, it's not wrong. So what was I gonna say? I was built today, so I guess that makes today my birthday. I'm so glad I was born, so cool. I'm in a giving mood, so I'm going to share a way to make a special item. Frozen treat set. Okay, cool. He's giving me a DIY because of the fact that my other character actually created it. Oh, it's got popsicles. That's cute. I'm wondering if we can actually make like a snow fort or something. That would be really cool. Because, like, I mean, we have walls and we have different fencing and stuff like that, which is really cool. Did I never make a fence for this? Anyways. Yeah. So I have this whole area of all my pumpkin patches from before. I didn't really get to celebrate too much of the Halloween stuff, but at least I was able to get most of what I needed out of it. Again, overabundance of flowers everywhere. It looks very, very cool though. Oh, DJ KK is making a song. What's today's... We'll find out what today's toys are. Because every day there's different toys and stuff like that they sell. Oh, it's a T-Rex! Cool. And he's got a green tail. Interesting. Dinosaur toy. 2,000 bells. I'll buy it. And what's great about it is that actually you can buy more than one of them. And yeah, it actually allows you to buy more than one, which is great because before that you would buy it and then the other person that was on your island would get stuck with nothing. So it's pretty generous, I have to say. Because imagine if you're playing with your family members and then you get stuck with nothing for your own house. Like, wouldn't make any sense. Trying out all this new music and stuff like that though too going on. Pretzel Rocks actually just updated and added thousands of songs now, free royalty music, so you can just use it for anything and not get strikes for it, which is great because I don't want to get striked even though I don't monetize my videos. So if you do like free royalty music, it's a good place to go. Oh yeah, I dropped a pumpkin there. I'll pick it up eventually. It's never gonna go rotten. Ooh, bottle. Cool. Let's see what we got. So the lucky ducky who picks this up. I was just zoning out in the bathtub when a great DIY popped into my head that I had to write down. I just had to share it. So I stuffed it into a bottle and floated out to you. Don't tell nobody else about this. Ham-free. Bonsai shelf. Interesting. Do I have this? No, I don't have this. I want to see what that gave me. Oh, cool. Actually, that would be good for my other home, though. Oh, it requires cherry blossom bonsai and pine bonsai tree, which I don't think I have. I think they're all part of a specific set, if I'm not mistaken. Oof. I don't like when they do that. It's like, here's this recipe that you can't use ever. Yeah, no, I don't think I have any of that. If I did, it would be... Maybe it's an actual item I have to obtain. Actually, my catalog's pretty pretty sad, to be honest, compared to a lot of people. I just casually play this. And I don't time skip either. It is what it is. I still haven't seen any trees that are kind of decorative yet. They said that they're supposed to be decorative trees. Oh yeah, right in this section here, I put a bunch of holly. I realized that I saved it from, I think, the first time it was actually announced, so hopefully those will grow to be really nice bushes. And I'm going to take down all of this Silent Hill hospital type thing here to make space for something else. Not too sure what yet, but make it more of a Christmas themed type town for the holidays, since I do have time. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, this year I don't have any actual real holidays or anything. I'm not really off work. But, yeah, let me know if you guys actually have any time off and all that kind of stuff, too. Because I'd love to hear about it. Alright, so... yeah, I put this nice camper type thing here. It's kind of weird, though, right now for the time. It's like, it's winter outside. It's cold. I don't think I'm gonna go camping. But, I mean, some people do go camping in the winter, which is kind of more the power to them, you know? This is a horrible place. Okay, I was able to get that. The balloon drop was just not in my favor. Gothic headdress. Oh, okay. Not my first choice, but I guess it's alright. Oops. Just gonna take that off. Yeah, this is my other house for my other character. I expanded it by one on the other side because I was starting to run out of space for items, which is kind of ridiculous considering when I checked how many items I actually had stored, it wasn't that many. But yeah. Also, growing another holly down back there. I'm probably gonna just revamp most of these things anyways, take all of this out. Of course, these are fences for Halloween, so I'm actually gonna remove those. I'm trying to think though, do I have them on me? No, those are just the regular ironstone fences. It's kind of meh. Trying to think of what would be good for that. Ah, why did I do that? No. Sometimes this game really just ticks me off. Oh boy. Okay, let's I'm not gonna turn this on. Let's just see if I can actually just put it down normally. There we go. I'm gonna fix it up. The last thing I need is that. Yeah, I got weeds and everything. I got a lot of fossils hanging out. There's my table. I put that there temporarily because I'm like, I don't know where to put stuff because everything is kind of held everywhere. If you've seen any of my other streams anyways, this is supposed to be like an homage to, it. Another horror theme for everything. Alright, let's go back. That leaf pile didn't even last for 2 seconds. I finally got one of the leaf holiday things or whatever like that. It's the only thing I could make because I couldn't find anything else for recipes. You have to be really dedicated to playing this game to find stuff. Okay, let's see. We got this, we got this. There's probably more spooky hedge stuff that I gotta do, but I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Okay, so what I got to work with is brick. I think stone fencing might do better, but I'm not entirely certain. There's also hedges though too, because everything is covered in snow. So I'm gonna maybe see which one looks nicer. Let's go out there, try to figure out things. I got way too much stuff on my island. Okay, let's see. Build fence. Does it automatically? Oh, it does do automatic snow. Okay, now I want to see what it does with the hedge. I have a lot of hedges. Oh, that's cute too. I like that. I think I'm gonna go with the hedges. Just because it's like in the middle of town. And we'll put it on this side too, like I did before. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, there's like an overabundance of flowers everywhere. Alright, that looks kind of good, I guess. Could do better elsewhere, though. Actually, what I can do is replace the not-so-welcoming fencing right here. And put better stuff around it, too. Or I can just take it off altogether, because, I mean, it's like, I'm not really using it. Oops. Did not want to pick up that pumpkin. It's no longer the season for it anymore, unfortunately. It came and went super quickly. Christmas stuff was basically already out in freaking October. Or wait, even before that, September. I'm pretty sure I saw some stuff for that. Oh, okay. Let's go inside some of these houses to see if we can get any recipes. I'm not too sure who's active right now for this. Oh, I love Bree's house. Yo, what's the latest? You saw me today, yay. Okay. Some of them don't, like, they don't wave back. I'm not too sure why. I think the mechanic was kind of messed up when they actually released that. Some of them interact and some of them don't. Like, if I go to the store and I talk to Timmy and Tommy, they will interact with me. But other than that, I think this is Rooney's house, isn't it? Yeah. Be gone, Rooney. We don't want you here. He was mean. He's not a nice boy. Alright, we'll talk to Molly. I love Molly. Oh, and Renee's there too. Yo, what's up? Overdoing it. No. Lol. Oh no, it's not Molly, it's Lolly. Lolly's very self-conscious though. She's very self-conscious. She has like the best indoor house. I don't know what else to say. Like, I feel bad whenever she talks because it's like she sounds sad all the time, and then she actually says that she's lonely sometimes, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty real for like Animal Crossing character. I haven't visited the shop yet, so let's find out what they have in store for the Able Sisters. Let's go. Alright. Let's go see them. Oh, looks like they got some snow gear. They're always fighting who gets to... You're my customer. No, you're my customer. Alright, so they do have holiday themed stuff here, which is holiday sweaters. Oh, they got puffy vests now. That's cute. I'm not really a vest person though in real life. And they have the skewer, which is pretty awesome. I think I actually bought one the other day, so I think I'm good for that for now. They also have the ski pants too. Oh yeah, and the festive dresses too. So if you guys are into festivity stuff, probably wear that closer to the actual holidays. Got ski goggles too. New socks from the looks of it. Oh yeah, vacation boots are new. They brought out the strappy heels. I haven't seen any actual winter boots though, which was kind of strange. Like normally you'd see winter boots. Right now I'm wearing antique boots, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Alright, let's go see if I can get... I'm trying to really figure out who's got it. Let's go over here. Who's got the DIY? And I think they were regular too at one point. Ah, hello. Flurry. You're in the middle of something. A hedge standee. They don't have the winter work. I do. Yay, I already have that. And then they give me useless recipes that I can't actually do anything with. It's a very plain house, I guess you can say. I always like the designs in it, but I'm just kind of always like, okay, what is your inspiration for... Like, what is your inspiration basically behind this animal villager's personality traits, I guess you can call it. Alright, well, I mean, I guess we can maybe watch this, but then there wouldn't be any sound and that would suck. I'm like, I don't think so. Again, I don't think there's any villagers. No, because Rosie's outside, so I'm like, okay, so then who is it that has the DIY? Because everybody's outside right now. Peaches is outside. Oh no, I'm such an idiot. This is how tired I am. Like, we just went to one of the villagers, and Flurry was the one who had the DIY, and it's something I already had already. Man, I'm out of it. It's been a very long year. My brain is slowly melting. That's when shit gets real. Oh, I can't even catch that one. I think I ran into it too many times. But yeah, if anyone's curious how I've been doing this year, it's been okay. Not a lot of stuff has been going on, obviously. I haven't been really able to do much aside from working, like most people who are fortunate enough to work actually at home. I've had a few changes this year, good changes that I made for myself, obviously, that helped me work in my favor, like things that I put off for a long time, not doing stuff that I should have been doing that was to better myself in the long run. So I finally did things like that. I know I'm being cryptic, but it's personal, so I can't really talk too much about things, but I can tell you that I did buy my first car, which is interesting. learned to drive later in life than sooner, because a lot of people, you know, they get their stuff when they're in their teens and everything, but for me, I really put it off. Learning all my stuff. It was only up to almost 2-3 years ago now that I had my license finally. And that's suffice to say that I'm actually 33 years old. I celebrated my 33rd birthday in November, so that was interesting. Celebrating... it's interesting celebrating things during this time where it's just kind of like you can't really go see anyone and people can't come see you and you can't really go anywhere because nothing's open. Everything's on lockdown where I live, and yeah, I mean, that's just the reality of it. I'm like, a lot of people are tired of it, obviously, and for myself, I'm just kind of meh about it. Like, I care, but I don't care at the same time, because if I think about it, it's just not a good mindset to be in. But also, like, I know that other people out there are suffering, and it's just something that I don't feel I should be complaining about, because I'm not in that sort of situation. So in other words, I feel bad for the families that this virus has actually affected. But yeah, that's the gist of it. Like, I can't say anything else more to it than, you know, I respect the people who've been fighting the disease or helping to combat the disease and try to find a cure and vaccine and all that kind of stuff, and the nurses and the doctors who've been working, I can't even like imagine how many hours and just no rest in between, and the conditions they've been working in have not been ideal. I would have thought that, like, at least any type of government would help those workers out, especially since they're the ones that are doing the work and helping these people. But I'm finding that some places don't have the same help from, you know, they're not really taking care of their people, which really sucks. Don't quote me on it though, because this is just stuff that I hear every day in the news and from different places and different people and stuff. I don't know if it's credible sources or not, but I know there's a lot of complaints definitely from the healthcare service, because I mean, I completely understand their position. But yeah, like, we should be doing better for helping those people out, basically. If you know somebody who's a nurse or a doctor, to just help them out. And I mean, even in the smallest of ways of giving them encouragements, or I don't know. They need donations, obviously, in areas to actually help with research and stuff like that, and also have the medical items that they need to do to help basically contain the virus and to protect themselves every day too, whether it's masks or ventilators and stuff like that. They need to actually help the patients that they're treating. I mean, we're supposed to be all doing our part anyways by staying home and wearing our masks if we do go outside. And yeah, washing our hands and stuff like that, and making sure that we keep a distance, 2-meter distance between people if you're in the lineup or something like that. I mean, just to explain, like, when I went to get a coffee earlier with my brother, we were in a very, very long lineup for Starbucks in the drive-thru, and yeah, it was kind of ridiculous how long it was, but then it was also like, that's all there was, and it's all there is for any place that actually has that option. That's just the reality of it, but at the same time, it's also causing backups and traffic and stuff like that, depending on where you are and stuff, but it's not the worst thing in the world because of the conditions that everybody's in. Be glad that those services are actually still open, because there's a lot of places that are unfortunately been hit and they've had to close their businesses down, and a lot of people are losing money and they're living in poverty because they lost their business, they lost their livelihood, and they're not being helped out the way that they were promised to. Again, this is something that I'm noticing. Like, I don't usually pay attention to the news very often, but it's a real deal. Like, there is an issue, obviously, that it's recognized. People need to address it, and I don't know, like, I don't know how these people are handling it. I don't know how these government representatives are taking care of these issues. There's supposed to be funds and stuff like that people can apply to, but then there's all these rules that just, like, if you do one thing wrong, you get completely screwed out of the actual expenses and stuff like that. So I find that really fucking really ridiculous that they make all this stuff available, or they're supposed to be available, but then they have 20 billion rules that you have to follow in order to actually get what you need to get. Like, I understand there's like a prerequisite, and like how you have to meet certain conditions in order to apply for stuff, but then there's some people where that's it. There's human errors that happen where these individuals that would make a mistake, and then all of a sudden you're on the like blacklist of not being able to get your aid that you need, and it's like they're not even being lenient towards these people either. So I find that really dumb. Like, all I'm saying is that if you know somebody who's in a position like this, I would try to help them out as much as possible, whether it's raising money, GoFundMe, blah blah blah, whatever, just temporarily to fix whatever kind of living situation that they're in, because of the fact that even though they're supposed to be kind of like a temporary but widespread solution for these problems or these issues, then yeah, I don't know like what's gonna happen in that case, because we've been doing this for since March anyways. A lot more people are being affected by it because of the fact that it's been going on for so long, and the unfair treatment basically of those who are trying to make money, I guess, with their businesses, small-time businesses and stuff like that. Like, we ask them to support them because our governments are actually still allowing for huge corporations, like corporate things, to be still open. I'm not going to name them, but like there's a lot of huge retailers that are still open. Even malls are still open, which doesn't make any sense. Like, malls shouldn't technically be open because they're still spreading the virus, and like, it's the worst place to be. Like, I went to the mall a couple of weeks ago and I was just flabbergasted by the amount of people that were in there, and I was trying to keep my distance from people, but people kept walking towards me, and I'm like, okay, no thank you. Should make this a PSA. Public service announcement. Icevalkyrie tells everybody that this is what you should or should not be doing for COVID. I know, this is supposed to be an Animal Crossing recording. Oh my goodness. Anyways, you don't want to hear me complaining more about it. I didn't do much. I just was talking about most of the Christmas stuff anyways. I'm gonna leave it off here. I wanted to make a short recording of half an hour anyways, but feel free to comment about the stuff I've been talking about. If you have a strong opinion about it, you don't have to agree with me, obviously. I'm just one person out of millions, billions of people who are talking about the same topic, obviously, because we're just living through this crisis. I'm calling it a crisis because it is. But yeah, feel free to voice whatever. I didn't want to get too political or anything like that. We're obviously playing Animal Crossing, right? But I'm gonna try to make another episode anyways, just focus on building and stuff like that. That's not to do with this. But at least we got to see a little bit of the winter process of this snow construction. Obviously, I'm gonna have to go through several days of collection in order to actually get any of these items. And I think what I will maybe do is make another update video after I've collected most of the stuff so that I can actually show the progress of making my winter wonderland, I guess you can call it. But anyways, apologies for that. I hope you guys are doing all well, and I will see you guys in the next video. Again, my name is Icevalkyrie, and feel free to like, comment, and subscribe on my videos. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, I'm just here for entertainment. I'm not here for monetization like I've said in my other videos. If you want to check out my older content, feel free. It's probably really ridiculous because I don't even remember what I recorded back then. Like most videos on the internet go unnoticed, or they do go noticed, but then you're like, why is this here and why did I do this in the first place? It was another time and place. Anyways, have a very, very good time. If I don't see you by the holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and yeah, see you.